Okay. Um, Fix my hair a little. Sorry. All right. I'm probably gonna share this here again on Twitter because I already posted on Twitter I was gonna go live, but um, I'm gonna wait a while because this is not gonna be just a live stream. I'm also gonna make some announcements. I thought about doing a video where I was gonna talk about. I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna have a time kind of compose myself, trying to just think at random, I might as well just do a live stream. Plus, it's kind of my way to talk to you guys. And hey, some science stuff happened in wrestling, and I'm not WWE either. I don't know with the way things are going right now with the global pandemic. Anyways, I'm gonna go share this on Twitter real quick, and um, so I can let my Twitter followers know. But if you're subscribed to me, obviously you should already have notification if you're up right now. It's 11:37 where I'm here, right here in Kansas Central Time. So obviously 12:30. And yes, you guys will see my kid in the background. He will be running around. I mentioned on Twitter he's gonna be psycho. It's nighttime. Cats like to act up, and he's still young. Was debating where I was gonna go back to my office or do it out of the living room, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it in the living room since I got my tripod attachment. So yeah, I'll just do it that way. Let's see. I'm gonna go by my video real quick. Let's see. So if it's kind of me not talking for a few minutes, I apologize. I'm gonna wait. So I'll leave this up for a while. I may just leave it up for the hell of it. So maybe on a live stream I'm gonna do for a while just because of what's going on. I mean, obviously everybody's already heard about WrestleMania and it's supposed to go on like planned, just not in the same place. But that could change between now and then. We're like less than 3 weeks away. Actually, oh, man, it's like 2.5 weeks now at this point. Let's see, I'm just looking at some stuff real quick. I'll have to go by my bill on my, let's see, not there. No viewers yet, which is understandable. I mean, I know if you're on the West Coast, you should probably still be up. And obviously, I didn't make this video for this live stream for kids, but if you're like over the age 13, then obviously you're good enough to watch my video. And you know, yeah, who thought COPPA was a big deal? And then 3 months later, oh hey, coronavirus. COPPA's the least of anybody's worries at the moment. All right, let's see. I just need to do a few things here, and I'm also going to be watching on my television. I'm going to be watching my stream, so in case I ever miss a message on my phone, maybe I'll go back and I'll watch it on the stream on my television just so I can see how it looks on my TV. All right, just a few more minutes, guys. I'm sorry I'm taking a while to share this on Twitter. I'm using my main phone to record my video, and I'm using my backup phone here that only runs on Wi-Fi to share the live stream on Twitter. I don't know if I'm gonna share the Facebook. I don't really use Facebook that much anymore. I for my own personal gain I do, but I use my own Facebook barely. Let's see, share. Okay, let's tweet this out real quick. Okay. No, just come on. There we go. I'm now streaming live on YouTube to make some announcements. And just to chat for the hell of it. Okay, don't know how people that follow me that are here in the US are gonna see it. Twitter and Facebook are so random. Instagram would be a good place to share a live stream. I might stream on Instagram at some point. I'm not gonna rule it out. Okay, so I just shared on Twitter. See how many people who might be up right now. And I know not all my subs are from the US. There are some from other countries that are on this side of the world, and people on the other side of the world. Like one of my friends, my friend Josh, aka Savvy Josh. So if you're watching, I know Over there, it's already Friday, getting ready. It's almost close to being Saturday over there because it's getting close to be Friday here in the U.S. It's already Friday. Well, it's already Friday on the East Coast, but it's about to be Friday here in about less than 20 minutes in my neck of the woods. So I know it's still gonna be Thursday. Well, no, wait, sorry, it's Thursday. I said it is about to be Friday in Australia. Okay, I butchered it. So okay, I'm gonna get to the announcements. I'm already thrown off because of what's going on work. Okay, it's Wednesday, so I failed there. It's gonna be Thursday as I'm doing this. I apologize. Oh man, that's how this pandemic is getting me, man. I don't even fear the virus. It's just what's gonna happen because of the virus. Me and my coworkers, we've already discussed it. It's not us who are at risk, it's the older people and also the medical staff, the ones who have protected us from this. Doctors, nurses, EMTs, um, they're the ones the most at risk. So yeah, if you guys haven't joined me yet, I mean, I'm gonna just make the announcement anyway here soon to just it's yeah, it's gonna be a little negative somewhat, but I'm gonna try to also make this positive because it's gonna relate to my YouTube channel. Sorry if I have to always hack. I mean, I just normally have allergies regardless. I promise I don't have it. I mean, I don't feel the symptoms, but you never know. They change these symptoms every damn day that I was like I need to look it up, but then I'm like, man. Okay, so I'm gonna talk now. So basically, if you don't follow me on Twitter, I may have mentioned on Twitter. If I haven't, I don't remember. But long story short, like everybody, my job, we're suffering because of what's going on. I don't work in retail, so I don't have to worry about the madness that goes on with keeping shelves stocked, especially people buying toilet paper, hand sanitizer, milk, bread, eggs, and whatever else people want to get their hands on right now. Sorry, I had a little bit hiccup there. But see, I work in fast food. Yeah, I mean, it's not the most glamorous job, but you know what? Hey, we gotta still serve people. Anyways, we're in fast food, and I'm a manager, and I'm one of like about 6 or 7 managers of my job, along with the store manager. And anyways, I'm taking a cut back in hours right now. The fact that I've had to pretty much sacrifice one of my days, so I'm gonna have my normal Thursday off like I usually would, but I got so thrown off. I was almost about to think it was about to be Friday when it's going to be Thursday where I'm at. So my bad. I know it's about to be Friday over closer to the other side of the world, like say over in Australia and all that, but here in the U.S. it's about to be Thursday. It already is Thursday over there, but anyways, I digress. I'm gonna be off the next 2 days, Thursday and Friday. Plus, I'm still gonna have my normal Sunday off too. So instead of having 2 days off like I had planned originally, like I wanted, I mean, I'm gonna be off Friday too, and yeah, that sucks. It's not my boss's choice. It's not what he wants to do. I mean, like everybody else, we're all kind of having to sacrifice hours. Some employees are just losing maybe a couple hours, and you have some employees. Hey, are you fine with maybe just taking a day off so we don't have to overschedule people when we don't have the labor to keep you, especially because most restaurants now are having to close down on the inside. For fast food, that's not a problem. If the drive-thru still be open, that's still the majority of our business anyway. The dining room, lunch rush, the dinner time, maybe when there's events, which there are no events right now. Everything's pretty much been canceled, or if not canceled, no more than 50 people can be at it. And that's really the staff that can be there, not the mass public. That's why WWE's been doing these empty arena shows, and AEW just falls suit. By the way, I'm going to talk about AEW. If anybody does join in, wants to talk about the big stuff, the 2 big major reveals tonight, AEW, 2 former WWE superstars who are now with AEW. Man, I don't know about NXT. I only caught up a little bit on NXT, but like I said, I'll talk about that stuff here in a little bit. I just really want to make the announcements. But anyways, yeah, since I'm gonna be off for 3 days instead of just two, maybe I might try to do some more videos. I already bought some more Pokemon cards. If you guys saw my most recent vlog where I went to Family Dollar and I picked up the stuff I needed. Sorry, I smacked the cat away. He's trying to couldn't hear the damn tripod. I had to put some citrus stuff around my tripod so maybe it won't knock it over from the bottom. But I know I'm just trying to kind of collect my thoughts. The cat around. I was gonna go do this in my office. Nobody's watching, but it's worth a try. I'm just gonna leave this up anyway. Maybe if I need to do a separate vlog, I'll do a vlog later. But I just want to see if anybody will join me. Somebody's got to join for a live stream. I mean, best I can do. Yeah, so far for, I guess what NXT tonight was like other than 3 segments that are on YouTube from what I'm seeing. I guess that there was like highlights and stuff. You know, Raw was barely an episode of Raw this week. Like one actual match, a few segments, including the Austin segment where he stunned Byron Saxton. Edge, you know, challenging, you know, Randy Orton at WrestleMania, which we all knew that was going to happen. But man, I mean, SmackDown at least had a few more matches than Raw. And SmackDown's only 2 hours, not 3. I mean, man, I know they both had to kind of like, you know, show like highlights from pay-per-views. SmackDown did the, you know, Tag Team Elimination Chamber match. Raw did the Men's Royal Rumble. Yeah, not a whole lot else. I mean, crazy. And at least AEW actually put on a pretty decent show tonight. So, like I said, I know I got a little off topic. I'm going to try to do some more videos. Like I said, I'm going to try to do some Pokemon card videos. If you're into those, I know I haven't got that many views for my Pokemon card videos right now, and that's fine. I'm not going to make a big deal about it. I mean, I figure a few of you do like Pokemon. So if you do, hey, share my Pokemon card videos. That would really help me out a lot. I would appreciate when I do put those videos up. Just when I can get back out again, and that's going to be another one of my announcements here in a moment. I will try to do more Pokemon card videos, like for Sword and Shield. If I have to buy packs online, I'll do that. Same goes for the WWE sets, like Road to WrestleMania. That set's just came out last week. My Walmart didn't have it, among other things. I didn't bother to look at groceries because I don't do my grocery shopping at Walmart when I go there. I just go there to go toy hunting and maybe buy like clothes and electronic, like DVDs or something. But I do all my grocery shopping either at my Family Dollar or at least at the local grocery store here in town. Even though the local grocery store, which is called Leakers, is kind of going a little downhill, unfortunately. If I need like produce or maybe more meat besides the little bits of hamburger meat that they do sell at Family Dollar, I'll go to Leakers. And sometimes I'll go to Walmart, but I'll just stick to Family Dollar. But yeah, that's the next thing. Toy hunting. I've seen a lot of people are still doing toy hunts, and hey, I'm not gonna fault you for it. Doesn't matter who it is. Whether it be Wrestling Hero Figs, eating just toy blogs, you know, that's some pretty good channels. Fig Heels in our channel I've slept to recently. They're all still doing it. And hey, once again, if you want to do it, hey, cool. Me, it's not out of paranoia for the disease. It's just the craziness that these stores are going to be just really not places to go to right now. Maybe in the figure aisle, I might go to the figure aisle. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll find figures. Of course, now that kids are out of school because of this, I don't know if I'm going to go to Walmart because kids will be in the figure aisle more than usual. Not really for that reason. I don't care, but just with what's going on, I'm going to stay home for the next 2 days until I have to go back to work, which is not enough time, I know, with what's going on. But right now, I'm really happy that I still can work. Not really, but I got to still make money. And anyways, I'm going to be, like I said, taking the next 2 days off. I'm going to stay inside, quarantine myself just anyway. Once again, I don't fear contracting the virus, but just it's better to be safe than sorry. Just don't really know. Once again, rescue run in the background. I'm gonna leave it in. This is not a video I'm gonna do bloopers of, like I did for my oral taste test. Go watch that if you want to see the bloopers, or just I don't know, just if you don't mind watching me eat for like a few minutes. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I thought about eating during the live stream. I was like, nah, I don't really want to do that. Anyways, I just kind of wanted to. I'll stay on for a while. I don't know how long I'll stay on between, well, my phone's battery, which my phone still has a decent amount of battery. And just because nobody's come on to view this video yet, I'm going to go watch it on my TV real quick, see how well. No, looks like it's streaming pretty well on my television at the moment. Yeah, it's crazy that this is all going on, though. It's just, supposed to hear all the predictions people make about this. And it seems like, what? every 100 years we're gonna have a pandemic. When you think about maybe the Spanish flu that happened back in like what was it, 1918, 1919, whatever year. So basically over 100 years ago. Man, I mean, not since 9/11 have we been like kind of like in this state of fear at the moment. That was over a terrorist act where you think it was legit or a conspiracy. I'm not going to get into that. That's not what it's about. And keep in mind, back then, we didn't have YouTube. We didn't have Facebook. We didn't have Twitter. MySpace wasn't even, I think, was barely in existence. It was under a different name. So things have changed. And man, you go and you read the comments on social media, how people are just freaking out. You got people downplaying it. I mean, and then it's also about what's going on with Trump. Trump wants to help people, and people are saying no. People are blaming him for this virus, and then there's people saying no. It's China's fault for the virus, and it's like, man, I'm not gonna get political, but we're just more divided than ever. It is crazy how much people just want to go at each other over this. Don't make it a political issue. I mean, you don't have to like Trump. I'm not the biggest supporter of Trump here, but I'm not gonna bash the guy. Yeah, he downplayed it too, and now he's starting to understand how serious it is. I mean, I don't know. And I'm not saying I want Trump to give me money. I'm not saying that. I just say, like Bush did back with the stimulus back in 2008 when he threw a few extra $100 everybody's way to put money back in the economy. Well, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be struggling. Think of all the people who work in aircraft or any other factories who are going to be laid off. Just any other jobs, and people that have families. I mean, yeah, I live by myself and I have a cat, but even then, am I supposed to struggle? I mean, what if my establishment closes down because we just don't get more customers, and out of fear we just can't serve people because even making hand-to-hand contact with drive-through customers, it's just like, what am I supposed to do after my vacation time runs out? Because I've only got like maybe 2 weeks worth of vacation and maybe at least over a week of sick, which I'm going to use for this Friday and the next Friday because I already have my Thursday and Sundays off like normal. But as I mentioned I mentioned earlier, if you're just now joining, the announcement I made is I'm gonna be off for the next 2 days, and I'm gonna be off again on Sunday, and that's gonna be my schedule for work. So I'm gonna be working 4 out of 7 days of the week right now until I can go back to a 5-day work week, whatever that'll be. And it's just because I kind of have to everybody at my job has to take the cuts. And of course, like I said, I'm gonna make some more videos, and not just Pokemon videos. I want to make some other videos. Since I'm not gonna do toy hunts for a while. Instead of focus on new figures, I might still every now and then buy some stuff online, but only if I don't think I'm gonna find it in retail eventually. I was thinking about maybe doing some skits, maybe. Shoot, I've got like a crap ton of loose figures, whether it be Mattel, Jax, maybe some WCW Toy Biz figures. I might just do some stuff, kind of do like, I don't know, my own parodies of what's going on with this virus. If you think about how WrestleMania is gonna be weird this year, being at the Performance Center, we already saw Raw, SmackDown, NXT from there, and now we're gonna do WrestleMania. I don't know, it's just not gonna work. I mean, the rumor is people might think that this is just because Vince had to do it for insurance reasons. That if he moves it to Orlando and it gets canceled again, obviously he's gonna get that insurance money, especially since he can't do it in Tampa where he wanted to do it originally. So he has really no choice but to postpone it till a later date, and they're thinking about doing it in June. And they're thinking about doing the Hall of Fame around the time of SummerSlam instead of it before WrestleMania. That's what the late British Bulldog's daughter said, from what she's been hearing from WWE. And people are thinking, well, if you're going to do that, why as well just not even have WrestleMania and just make SummerSlam a big deal, which, I don't know, it'd be weird not having WrestleMania. If WrestleMania 36, would it just be next year, or would you just have WrestleMania 37 next year? I mean, they don't even number WrestleMania anymore like they used to. But yeah, that was my announcements, but I'm going to try to stay on for a while. Maybe just chat with you guys if anybody does want to come on, chat with me. Of course, I cross my arms and I cough, and I haven't coughed my arms, thankfully. I mean, I've been trying to avoid getting, myself infected, but, I don't know, with all this stuff's going on, it just feels like fear-mongering, but at the same time, I'm not going to say it's not. It is awareness. I mean, with what's been going on in China, in Italy, Japan's had it, It's all over Europe besides just Italy. Of course, it's here in the U.S. Most of the northern half of the world, a little bit of the southern half of the world, because it's practically every continent. Especially like you know Australia has their cases, Africa has some, South America has some. Man, it's crazy. I mean, it's the worst here in the northern half of the world because we're getting ready to start spring here in the northern half, while you guys in the southern half are getting ready to start fall. And I fear for you guys because once we put the summer, you guys get the winter. Who knows what's going to happen with this? And I hear all these people say diseases have a better chance of dying when it gets humid and hot. But what about those of you where it's cold? You guys might get, a continuation of it. But the fact that if these places are still getting the virus and it's hot, I mean, I don't know. And they talk about a vaccine being made and they're testing it out, but who really knows what this vaccine is going to be about? I'm not trying to get conspiracy theories. I don't know. They got to test it to make sure it doesn't kill somebody when it's trying to save somebody from, suffering from the coronavirus. I mean, I already said in my video I made that I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm sorry that I have to talk about it. The next time I want to talk about it is when we're done with this virus pandemic. It's back to just being just another disease like the common cold or flu. I'd rather talk about wrestling with you guys, whether it be WWE or AEW. That's the only two companies at the moment besides NWA that I follow. And man, NWA Power was canceled this week because they had to cancel all their studio shows because they have at least 50 people at their shows. Just like anyone that does any shows over 50 people, they can't do it. I mean, first it was 250, now it's 50, and Trump has already recommended nobody should be at a gathering of more than 10 people. What's to say how long it'll be before we all go into isolation? Man, I'm just watching myself on my TV right now, which is weird, as I also watch myself on my phone. I'm gonna just real quick. I want to hear the audio on my TV, so you're gonna hear me in the background for a moment. Just watch myself on my TV right now, which is weird, as I also watch myself on my phone. Yeah, it is. Just real quick. I want to hear the audio on my TV, so you're gonna hear me in the background for a moment. Okay, now you already did. So I wanted to check that. It seems like the stream is going pretty well so far. I usually watch my computer, but since I'm out here in the living room, I thought I'd come watch it out here for once. But also, just anyways, because I have my tripod, mount my phone, so it makes videos like where I'm behind the camera a lot easier. Like my recent Pokemon card videos I did, and once again, any future videos I do, whether it be Pokemon, whether it be wrestling. Oh, I've just thought about bringing back RC reviews. For anybody who's been subscribed to my channel since the beginning, or at least since like 2012, 2013, maybe as late as 2014, you might remember my review series. And back then, I first did reviews. Then for a while, I tried to make like a show where I had like a Q&A, and I tried to do shout-outs, and I wanted to also get you guys involved. And then it didn't go so well because, I don't know, I was very down on myself. And then things happened where my mom passed away at the end of 2014. I moved out back on my own after me and my roommates had to kind of go our separate ways. Grandma passed away in 2016. Then 2017, I went without a computer monitor for a while, and things were going kind of to shit because I was afraid I was going to lose my house after my grandma passed, but thankfully that's nothing to worry about anymore. But with this pandemic, who's to say what's going to happen? I don't want. I'm thinking positive right now. I'm thinking as positive as I can, and I'm hoping you all are doing the same right now. Just not worrying about this. Take precautions. Washing your hands. Staying away from people if you have to. Elbow. Don't handshake. Don't high five. Don't even fist bump. You're still gonna get the. You're still gonna see. I mean, you can fist bump your phone if you want to fist bump with me, man. I mean, that's cool. This is how we kind of stay connected to each other through the internet. And thank God for the internet. Well, thank Al Gore and whoever created the internet, obviously. But you get what I'm saying. So whoever's viewing my live stream right now, hey, thank you. Feel free to give it a like if you're enjoying it. If you want to chime in, if you watched either NXT or AEW tonight, or if you watched Raw or SmackDown the last few days. And if you're a sports fan, how you're handling not having NBA or NHL or college basketball or it's just not a whole lot of anything right now. It's like when you watch the news, if you watch the news, I watch the local news. I don't watch the national news unless like they break in for like a special report of Trump talking, which I'm sorry, I don't mind listening to a few minutes to hear what Trump has to say, and then I turn it to YouTube or something. Because I don't have cable, so I don't watch CNN, I don't watch MSNBC, I don't watch Fox News. I sure as heck don't watch Fox News more than those two, but then again, I just don't watch the news in general. It's not a liberal conservative thing, I just don't care. I care about what's going on with this, but only because I'm just not going to downplay it. I'm just going to take it as serious as I can. I'm not trying to be paranoid, but like everybody else, you can't take a chances. We don't know. Um, all you can do is just do what you should do. That like with the flu, just keep yourself clean. Don't be near people. Don't get out unless you have to. Stop hoarding TP. And let me specify. Now, I'm not saying that you can't buy a multi pack of like say like Scott or Charmin or Quilt Northern sell like a multi pack that has like let's say like 36 or 40. That's fine. If you buy one of those, hey, then you can have all those rolls. You bought those. But if you go out and you buy multiples of those, or even multiples of the 4 packs, and don't leave any for the rest of everybody that's out here, like, come on. It isn't right. Don't do that. Me, I'm thankful I can make some rolls TP last because I have some left, and I'm gonna have to make it last because it was all I had. Plus, I'm glad my cat uses the litter box because he'll go outside the minute he decides to have an accident here in the house. I'm sorry, I'm using that TP for me, and it's not because of some virus. I mean, I still gotta have my bodily function. I'm sorry, TMI, but who can, who not, who cannot talk about toilet paper right now when you can't even find it in stores? You want to know how bad it is? I mean, not only because a lot of restaurants are closed. Okay, Quick Trip, the local gas station, here like in the Midwest, Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and a few other states have Quick Trip. You know, they've gone to a drastic measure right now of closing their bathrooms. I think for the two reasons of one, social distancing, because they don't want people going in there getting each other sick, and two, people are going to hoard toilet paper. If they can't buy it in the stores, they're going to take all the TP they can from Quick Trip. I know they will. It doesn't matter if Quick Trip, 7-Eleven, man, like whatever gas station you can think of right now, people are going to go in there and they're going to take that TP. Don't think that I'm making this up. They will. If you can't buy it, I'm not giving people ideas. That's true. I feel like if they haven't done it by now, you better let your local gas station know, hey, you might want to either close the bathrooms, don't let people take a crap there. I mean, it sounds wrong. I hate to say that. Or what I say, bring your own toilet paper. I feel like that's the only way they can let people in there. Just tell people, hey, because we don't want people taking what we have left, bring your own TP. It sounds drastic, as most places aren't letting people in anyway, besides, grocery stores, convenience stores, gas stations. I'm sorry, my one viewer, that's all I'm going to talk about. I'm talking a little dirty, but how can I not? Right now, if what's going on, it's kind of like you have to kind of joke about this. I mean, it's not a joke, but you got to at least have somewhat of a sense of humor about this. I mean, I even posted on my Instagram and my Twitter my own little custom meme where I put up a picture of toilet paper and I put a memory of when stores had this in stock because, man, it's kind of ridiculous. And I even went back to Family Dollar today, only 3 days after going there, and they were supposed to have stock. Even one of my coworkers, we discussed it, how he talked to an employee there that, yeah, they were going to have a new shipment of stuff. I mean, he goes in there, gone, nothing. And I went there like probably hours. I don't know if I went there the same day he went there. He might have went on a Tuesday or something, but I know when I went in there, no TP. And the area I signed there said limit 4 of toilet paper, hand sanitizer, wipes, any kind of cleaning materials that you would use to disinfect. I think 4 is too much. I hate to say it. Some places are going 2. And I'm not saying people can't have this stuff, but when people are going to hoard, and not to mention, people from out of state are coming together. I'm not trying to be mad at me and say, hey, if you're not from my state, don't come here. But it's like people will come out of state to buy stuff when their state, wherever they're from, is run out of stuff. There was already like something in the news about these brothers who went state to state buying hand sanitizer, and They were price gouging on Amazon before the authorities found them. That's how bad this got, because people will take advantage of it. There are people on eBay that will sell sanitizer, toilet paper, whatever. They'll just sell like either the single rolls or even squares. Like, really? You gotta be kidding me with this. You really? I'm pretty sure. Now I know who the. I'm pretty sure I'm the only viewer. I bet. I probably put two together. I'm the only viewer because I'm watching on my TV. So if you're not viewing my video, man, I'm gonna have to find a way to share this. So if you are a viewer and you're watching it later after it's up, then thank you for watching it later. Make sure to hit that like button if you weren't watching it live. If you are watching it live, you're lucky getting your subscriptions. Hey, cool, awesome. I'm just gonna stay on for a while. I don't know how much longer I'll do this video for, so I'm gonna probably go off of my stream on my TV right now. So probably it's gonna go back to 0 viewers as I'm watching this. Oh well, hey, not everybody's up right now. I mean, if you're any of my West Coast viewers are up, it's already like 10 o'clock for you guys. Mountain time is it's already after 11, and so on and so on. Or if you're on the other side of the world, hey, like I said, feel free to come on and comment. As long as you're not gonna troll me, because whatever, trolls get blocked. I don't really personally care. Hey, say what you want. I don't care. But if you want to talk AEW with me, you want to talk WWE, you want to talk, if you don't want to talk coronavirus, I don't want you to. You don't have to. I'm just giving my 2 cents. If you want to talk about what's going on with your stores, I mean, you can either comment here or you can go comment back on my my video I did on Sunday, the kind of my parody of my 20th series. So once again, yeah, I was the only one watching my video. That's all right. Hey, not a big deal. Like I said, I might leave this up for everyone that'll come on and watch, and I'm gonna keep paying attention to this right now as I try to collect my thoughts at the current moment. But yeah, as I said, I'm gonna be off 3 days this week, not 2 like I would be originally. Thursday like normal, Friday, which I'm gonna use my sick pay, and then my Sunday, so that gives me time to do some more videos. Like I said, I mean, I know I've always had time to do videos. That's why I try to devote Thursdays and Sundays to videos. So, and then just on occasions, whenever I have a chance to go out anywhere. But like I said, I'm not gonna really go out just for safety reasons. And once again, it's not really just because of the virus so much, just because people are psychos right now. I'm almost afraid to get out on the road where it's in a car or if I walk or on a bike. It's just crazy right now how people are acting. Before at some point we all gotta stay in our houses. I'm not trying to be paranoid. I mean, it's looking that way. I hope at most 2-3 weeks is enough to curb the virus, get people better that are suffering from it, and then we're back to normal. Yeah, school won't go back into session until August or September, both high school and college. Seniors will still walk. I mean, where I am, school's been canceled. I don't know about everywhere else. I just know where I'm in the Wichita school district decided to cancel school, but seniors will still get their diplomas. They just won't get the graduation ceremony, because also they don't know how long it's going to be before they can have it. And I don't know about colleges, because colleges can go online if they have to. A lot of colleges are making their students leave their dorms and go home to their families. Man, it's just crazy how what's doing to all of us. Cat's, of course, doing whatever he wants to do. He's, I think, looking out the window in the kitchen. But hey, as long as he's not in the background getting run around like a little psycho. And I think it's supposed to storm tonight. I know we're supposed to have some severe weather this weekend. Not really severe. So I guess it'll just be rain, thunderstorms. It's supposed to be warm, but go back to being cold. It's like when I was suffering from my flu a couple weeks back, I was like, man, how was I get over this? Between the weather and then the talk of the coronavirus. And back then, the coronavirus was starting to get serious, but it wasn't declared a pandemic or a state of emergency. Well, 1 week later, it is. But they've been talking about this really going back to late January, and it really was discovered back in December. Hence the name COVID-19. I thought they were kind of, I don't know, when I heard that, I was like, wait, it was in 2019, we're in 2020. Like, wow, really that long? I mean, not that long, only a few months, but man. And it's crazy how it's divided people. Like I said, you got the people that are pro-Trump, people anti-Trump, and they're 2 cents in the matter, and it's just with the election coming up, this is gonna be crazy. So I don't know, guys. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stay on. I don't think I can do a full hour of this with not having any viewers, which is okay. If anyone does watch this later, cool. If not, I'll try again during the day. I might try again tomorrow. I'll try to, if I don't get anybody that's views this, hits a like button or comments, I'll try to redo this stream again so I can once again update you guys on what I have planned for the channel and just try to talk with you guys about what's going on. I wish I kept it on sooner. I got off work like an hour and a half ago. I wanted to be on sooner, It's all right. Hey, it's not a big deal. I enjoy these videos. I really do. I may not sound like I do, but I do. That's why I still make them. That's why I haven't get up on YouTube even after I was off for like a year from late 2016 early 2018. I was off just because I was in a real bad time in my life. I thought that 2016 2016 was bad. No, for me personally, yeah, it was a bad time. But even those years compared to what's going on right now for everybody, I mean, we all have bad years. We all have good years. And I thought 2018 and 2019 were pretty decent years, but 2020, man, has got off to a bad start. Just in March alone with what's going on with this virus. We'll get through this. I have hope I have faith that we will get through this. I mean, whether you believe in God or you don't, I'm kind of indifferent. I believe in God, but not the same way as somebody of the Christian faith does or the Muslim faith. It's like, I'm not pro-religion, but I'm not anti-religion. If you have religion, hey, cool. I hear people quote the Bible. I'm like, okay, you can do that. I have no problem with that. It's not my thing. If you want to quote the Quran or, I don't know, any other religious book, go ahead. Hell, speaking of hell, I've even heard Satanism isn't what people think it is. Yeah, Satanism is still kind of bad religion, but it's not what people think it is. But I'm not going to really get into it because I'm not an expert. I'm not an expert on any religion. I try to leave religion off this channel, and despite my name being Revolution Hell Cowboy, nothing to do with religion. I'm not a Satanist. I know I don't have to really need justified. You guys know I'm not. It's because I like my favorite band, Pantera, and I took 2 of their songs and one of them being an album together. And, Pantera's far from that, I mean, Pantera, great bands. And, hey, there's a rumor that Phil and Rex want to get back together and do, a reunion tour, and they want to get Zakk Wylde as guest musicians. Because, obviously, can't have Pantera without Vinny and Dime, with them both being gone. But I'd be all for a tribute show, at least. I mean, if I want to see Phil and Dime get back together, Phil and Rex get back together, I'd be for Rex rejoining Down. That's the only other band Phil and Rex did together, other than Pantera. I know, I'm kind of going through so many different topics. And believe me, I was at work, thinking about what I was going to say in my live stream. And I said about a decent amount of the stuff I thought in my head. And, kind of, it's improvising. I don't ever write a script for my videos. Then a live stream, definitely I'm not going to do a script. I'm just going to go with it, even if nobody's watching me. I mean, yeah, this is going to sound good. I do talk to myself when I'm at home. I think it's because I talk around my cat, and you can kind of say, in a way, that's my way of talking to God. We all do where you want to acknowledge and have a relationship with Him. I'm not trying to get religious. Like I said, I'm not pro-religion. I'm not anti-religion. I'm more of a person like, just do what you got to do. Treat people right. Whether you go to church or not, or a synagogue or a mosque, I don't care where you go. Just be kind, especially right now with what's going on. Because if there really was a rapture coming, boy, all the people that are hoarding TP and be selfish, you're not getting raptured if that's the case. Otherwise, the people who think Christ is coming, sorry, once again, you guys know I have our time talking, so I think it's just how I am. Anyway, if Christ were coming, he'd be like, why are y'all hoarding TP? Why are y'all hoarding sanitizer? You're supposed to be given to others, not taken. That's what Jesus would be saying right now. I'll just say it right now. Once again, not a Christian, but hey, I have nothing but respect for Jesus and his teachings. I may not 100% believe the all the stories in the Bible. Once again, hey, I still believe he was a good teacher, and he always wanted everybody to treat everybody right. I mean, that's what we should do. Doesn't matter. Even if I've heard that the Quran mentions Jesus actually in a good light, but you won't hear that from Republicans or conservatives. They're going to tell you otherwise. So, it's whatever. I mean, you believe who you want to believe. I'm kind of a skeptic in some ways, but I try to be more of an optimist and less of a pessimist. I never try to be nihilistic, but boy, I dwell in that sometimes the way things go. And that's not the way to go in life. And my kitten is being, hey, rescue, get away from there. Hey, the kitty cat is getting in my entertainment center. I don't want to mess around back there. Rescue, you want to get on the camera? Kiki. He's like, Dad, I don't want to have anything to do with you right now. You told me to stop coming near the tripod. Because he doesn't know any better. He's a crazy little kid. I do love him. Just like a child, when he acts up, I have to yell at him. I don't want to. I try to reward him. They say you should not always punish your pet. Yes, if you have to go for drastic measures. Obviously, violence is never the way to go. I don't try to smack him. I'll usually get a spray bottle of water and I'll spritz him a little. And then also you have kind of, you guys, if you saw my video I did a while back of when I bought that stuff from Amazon, like the scratching post, which, by the way, let me show you something. If you guys remember the little ball part, he already ripped it off. It's like on my couch somewhere. I'm trying to be careful. Cats don't have the coronavirus, do they? Yeah, he ripped it off. And the top part, it's off. He kind of tears it off, but I can put it back on. The little tree part back on, but I'm like, you know what? He's gonna take it off every time. So, like the Allen screw, whatever you call it, doesn't keep it on there very well. So, at least he scratches it. He still scratches my dang couch. That's gonna happen, but I'm hoping at some point when I get a new couch, because the couch I have right now is not in best shape. So, I'm just trying to train him not to scratch it, but I try to motivate him by giving the scratches post, and then also try to, yes, I have to yell at him when he scratches the couch, but then I say good kitty when he goes and scratches his post. I mean, I wish you'd understand, but he's still young, still a cat. Maybe in a few months as he gets older, and he'll want to go outside more. He doesn't like going outside, and I even mentioned that on my Twitter. Well, and I'm going to go to bed in a little bit anyway. I usually go to bed by 2 o'clock my time. I was kind of going to bed at 3 for a while because my job, we were supposed to extend our hours from midnight to 1 o'clock for our drive-through, but I already had to talk to my district manager. He's already said, yeah, we're not. No. He's already told the store manager and told us that we're not closing at 1 a.m. That's not happening. And I was like, kind of relieved. I mean, I don't mind having to be staying late if the circumstances weren't so dire right now. I'd be coming at 5 instead of 4, but right now people are barely even coming out after 11. And I mean, we've been getting pretty busy at my job too. It's not like people haven't been coming. Most people, if they see that the dining room's closed, yeah, they'll go through drive-through. There's only been a few people who've had to turn around because they don't want to come inside, or they don't want to go through drive-through. They wanted to come inside. Was what I meant to say. So most people are at least they're understand. At least where I live, and I tell myself, don't go to Facebook, don't read the comments, don't go to Twitter, don't read the comments. People are still complaining right now like there's not a pandemic going on. Like they're still missing something, they're still doing. I guess some places do have bad employees. Doesn't matter where you go, Taco Bell, where I work, Wendy's, McDonald's, so on, so on. And they wonder why we have to wear gloves. First of all, I'm gonna say it right now, and they probably said it on there, and I've seen our employees comment. I just don't comment because it's like it's not worth getting into a fight with people. We wear the gloves for our own protection because our company tells us to. They want everybody from the people who make your food to the people handling your money. Now, if I'm handling your money or taking the order, because I'm usually taking the order and somebody else will usually take the money, we don't touch the food. The only thing we touch is the money. We do touch the bag. I mean, we're not touching the wrappers in the bag. And we make sure we change our gloves. I mean, and really, not everybody's carrying the dang disease. I feel like the only time we maybe have to take our gloves off and change them is when somebody comes and they cough on their hands, give us money or their card, and then, yeah, but we can't sneeze or cough in front of them, otherwise they'll freak out and tell us to go wash our hands. Like, why don't you go wash your hands? How about, I saw a customer with hand sanitizer in his cup bar. Now, thankfully, he didn't cough or anything. Guy was real nice, but anybody else that does it, I'm like, man, if you got a hand sanitizer, you better use it because I don't want to get sick if you have the coronavirus or not, or you have the flu or whatever you have. You know, that's another thing I miss right now about my dining room being open. The credit card machine in the dining room, people can don't you know they can use it. I don't have to touch it. I don't have to touch their damn card. I have to touch their cash, unfortunately. But now I only have to worry about that as I work a drive-through, or I don't have to worry about it at all if I go and I work the line, make food. But mostly, besides doing manager duties, I usually work the service part. Not, I mean, I can make food pretty well. I'm not the fastest one there, but I'm not slow. I mean, I can do it pretty quick. I mean, we got guys there that are faster, and it's like the people who are at the best at. I'm usually better at customer service because I have like so many loyal customers who miss me that when they don't see me on my day off, or they think I'm there during the day, but I'm not. So now they're having to come through drive-through, and there's some that just I haven't been able to see because they just rather eat inside. They don't want to go through the drive-through, and it's hectic right now. I mean, we haven't had many problems or many complaints, but it's been crazy. It's all crazy now. I mean, I know everybody can relate. I was talking to when they're one of my subscribers, TN Couponer, which hey, dude, if you're watching, I hope you're all right. I know he said he got his hours cut at his job. Um, you guys can read his comment, what he said, and it's like about on my video, like, man, dude, I feel for you, man, because you're like a little bit older than I am, so yeah, like you're even more at risk than I am, and I know you probably won't be as risk as somebody that's even older than us, but still, like, man, everybody's at risk. But I feel like I can pull through it, he can pull through it, anyone else can pull through it. I mean, it's just the elderly and anyone else with weak immune systems. And I don't know, it's crazy. Well, guys, I've been on for about a good 50 minutes. I'm gonna probably get back to watching videos here on YouTube here shortly. Just watch everybody else's videos. Sorry I couldn't chat with you guys tonight because nobody was watching. I tried to share it. I wish I started sooner. So, like I said, this stream may stay up for a little bit, but there may be a chance I may do a second part stream so I can talk to you guys. I don't like not be able to talk to you guys. I mean, if this were a standard video, I would just say, hey, comment on it, which you still can. Hey, after the stream is over, you guys can still comment on it. You guys can still give me your guys' feedback about what's going on. And, like I said, I'm going to try and bring back trade card. Well, I'm already doing trade card videos. I'm going to try and bring back the reviews and do some skits. Shoot, I'm ready to go look through all my figures. It's kind of weird. This is what's kind of motivated me to try to do reviews again. Just say whatever. If they don't get watched by more than like one person other than myself, then hey, whatever. It's not a big deal. I'm not doing it for the popularity. I'll admit, back 6-7 years ago, that was what I was kind of trying to do it for. But things were different in my life back then. Now I'm a little bit happier with my job nowadays. Happier with my life. Just besides what's going on currently, at least I feel like I'm in a better place in my life for the most part. But I just hope we can all get back to our normal lives here soon. So, guys, oh wow. Okay, hey, Lance Graham's on. Finally, I got somebody. I hope you didn't leave the stream already. He says I don't have a viewer anymore. Lance Graham said, hope everybody get back to their normal lives already. I'm going to try to read on the screen again. Hold on. Like, wish people just leave their lives again and not be afraid of every single virus disease out there. Yes. Yes. This is not the first time we've dealt like some of this in our recent history, where it be Ebola, H1N1, swine flu, SARS, the bird flu. Hell, I was making a joke the other night at work, like 2 nights ago, how I wish we were back in the 90s. And I know bad stuff happens like every year. It's not like there was nothing bad happening in the 90s, because I was listening to some 90s music. I was like, man, I wish I was back in the 90s. One of my coworkers who's kind of young and naive was like, do you really? There was like AIDS back then. Like, okay, yeah, AIDS is bad, but guess what? I can't remember there being a pandemic that made everybody stay home because of a sexually transmitted disease. And I'm not going to get into how this person is. This person is a little different, kind of, we'll just say they're part of the LGBT community, and they nothing wrong with that, but this person also kind of seems to be a little judgmental for who they are, and it's like, It's nobody I know here, obviously. It's just somebody that's, like I said, coworker, and everybody's free to their opinions. But wow, I mean, I was making a joke. I mean, not even really trying to make light of all this. I mean, I don't really want to go back to the '90s because then I have to go back to school. Of course, kids today aren't going to school. I think they're glad. I mean, they'll be glad right now, but I don't know. I see kids in the street playing. It's like, they don't take it seriously because they're young. I mean, yeah, there's stuff that probably happened in the '90s. I understand, but things were never this bad as it is now. I mean, and there was stuff that probably happened in the '80s that was real bad. The '70s, '60s, of course, go all the way back to World War II, and so on. So I mean, come on, just recently, what, like I just mentioned 9/11, which was at this point it was 19 years ago. Can you believe that already? Think of all the babies who were born then who are now getting ready to become adults. Man. But it's crazy. So Lance, hey, thanks for your comment, dude. I know you were the one that's watched the stream so far. Anyone else that's watching? I mentioned some other Q Q-Bar. I wanted to give him a shout out. I give Savage shout out. Shout out. Lad Lucha World, give you a shout out. I know you're somebody that's a real cool dude. I hope you're doing all right. John Patel, another good person. There's a lot of good people. I mean, I hope you're all doing good right now. Whoever you are, wherever you are, U.S., Canada, Australia, UK. If there's anybody out in Italy watching this, I hope things go better for you guys. I think the only country that probably might not be watching is China because I think China kind of has a little restrictions on the internet. So, but I know Japan. There's some people that I think it's in Japan that watch my video. So they've been kind of dealing with this. I mean, everybody has. Nobody in the world is. I mean, besides maybe parts of Africa, maybe very few small parts of South America, majority of Africa, are not having to worry about this. But man, like I said, I'm ready to go back to normal. I'm done with this. I want to go out toy hunting without worrying about people going and buying TP like crazy. I'm ready to not see coronavirus news. I wish we had NCAA tournaments here. At least baseball will still happen. It just may not happen until June. I mean, the NFL is going to still happen. By the way, what's everybody's thoughts about Tom Brady going to the Bucks? Yeah, Tampa Bay may not be getting WrestleMania, but they're getting Tom Brady. So, also, how many people that were Patriots fans are going to be now Buccaneers fans? Like one of my friends on Facebook changed his pick and said, "Yeah, let's go Bucks." Like, wow. That tells you some people were not Patriots fans; they were Tom Brady fans. I mean, whatever. I hope there actually are actual Patriot fans out there because you know what? I will say this: if you still like the Patriots after this, hey, I respect you. I don't care what people say about your team cheating or anything. I'll say, you know what? If you're willing to stick to your team even after Tom Brady leaves, I respect you. Because I'll say this right now: for the longest time before I retired, and I still am. I'm the biggest fan of Ray Lewis. Yeah, there's a cloud of, controversy over Ray Lewis because of some of him, but whatever. I mean, people can't really prove it so much. I'm not. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, just look up Ray Lewis's bio. But it was right before their appearance in the Super Bowl against the Giants back in 2001. But if Ray Lewis would have left the Ravens, I would have still been a Ravens fan. As long as Ray Lewis didn't go to a team I hated, I would still root for him. I'd wish him the best of luck, but I still wouldn't follow that team. It's kind of how I feel with Joe Flacco when he went to the Broncos. Like, hey, you got us the second Super Bowl title. I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors over the Broncos, but I'm sticking with the Ravens. Lamar Jackson all day. I think Lamar Jackson, guy who's put out stellar numbers. I know I'm going to get into football talk for not all of you who care about the NFL, but I was like, I just want to bring that up real quick. There's so much going on. That's the only other thing I'm hearing on Facebook right now besides the coronavirus. It's here. People are talking about WrestleMania and its weird situation. And then Tom Brady going to the Bucks and anything else going to the NFL. There's like other NFL teams making moves right now because, they have to kind of, they're going to change the draft basically. It's not like draft itself's going to change. They just can't have any people there besides the, like the commissioner and maybe the franchise owners. And I don't think they're going to have the players that they're like college players. They're probably all going to have to stay home and have to watch by conference call, like by Skype, or just watch on TV like the rest of us to find out what team they're getting drafted to. It's crazy. It's gone to that point. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. 55 minutes, almost getting close to an hour is good enough. I'm running out of things to talk about. I've talked about everything from the coronavirus to wrestling, the toys, what I'm doing with YouTube, and like I said, just whatever else was on my mind. Let's get it. I might do one more live stream. I'm going to leave this one up for anyone who hasn't had a chance to watch it while it's live. So you can, if you don't mind, listen for an hour. I'll probably post a pinned comment where I'll mention what's going on. But like I said, I might do another stream because I don't know if I'm going to do a WrestleMania stream. If they do, by chance, cancel WrestleMania. Or, I was just looking at my subscriptions. I think it was Pro Wrestling Unlimited who's saying that there might be a 2-night WrestleMania. Which they've been proposing that. Instead of doing WrestleMania over one day with 7 hours, maybe doing it as 2 nights. So if we're all off, say, on a Saturday or something, and it says from multiple locations, so it may not even happen on this coming, month of April. And when it comes, they might do something similar to what they did with WrestleMania 2, where they had like in, I want to say it was LA, Chicago, and I think, was it New Jersey? I know Chicago and LA for sure, but and that's the only time in the history of WrestleMania they ever did WrestleMania from 3 separate venues. So they could do something like that again, It would be interesting. They're already saying that they might do it from Madison Square Garden, and they might. They could still do it from Tampa, maybe. Maybe not at Raymond James Stadium. Maybe do it at whatever arena they have in Tampa. I mean, why not? You're already using that logo. It's going to look out of place in New York, so I feel like they could still do it there and maybe pick one other spot. I know they're going to do WrestleMania 37 in LA, or, well, near LA. It's going to be in Inglewood, California, from what I remember. But, okay, guys. I said I was going to wrap it up. I'm sorry I ramble on, but anyways, if you did enjoy this video, when you do watch the replay, hit that like button, please. Hit the bell so you stay notified for when I do my live stream. Please follow me on Twitter so you guys keep update when I do go live again. And, Instagram too if you have it. So, guys, we're going to wrap up. My cat finally went to sleep. He got bored. I hope you guys didn't get bored if you are watching this on the replay. But, let's try to do this real quick. I don't want to scare him. See if you get on camera. Rescue? You want to say goodbye to the viewers? He's like, Daddy, I finally got done being a little psycho cat. Can you let me sleep? Oh, man. I do love him. He does kind of get my nerves at times, but I do love him. He's like a little kid. But, guys, that is it. I'm wrapping up. If I thought I had my voice back now, I'm going to lose it again just from talking too much. I don't feel sick. I feel all right, but let's just hope it's not the Rona, as I'm hearing people call it. But no, we'll be all right. 2 days away from work, just to be away from public will be good for me. And hope you guys, if you do get in the same situation as me, or if you are going to be out of work longer or school, just until this blows over, stay away from people unless you have to get out. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Rock on. Keep collecting. Stay safe.